So my name is Suman Seth. I'm faculty at Cornell, where I teach the history of science and medicine. I'm also, and more importantly right now, the vice president of our local chapter of the AAUP, the American Association of University Professors. I was going to say presidents. Be better if it was. And it's mostly with that hat on that I want to talk to you at our second attempt to explain to a rancid and incompetent would-be king that royalty don't rule in a democracy. Before I do that, however, two little history factoids. I was reading that our short-fingered vulgarian is aiming to build a monument in DC that is being nicknamed the Arc de Triomphe. It's a reference, of course, to the Arc de Triomphe, which was built in honor of the Emperor Napoleon. That's one little factoid. Here's the second. This year marks the 210th anniversary of the Battle of Waterloo. After that loss, Napoleon was exiled to the island of Saint Helena, where he died about 5 years later, mostly alone. So I am consoling myself right now with this. Emperors come and emperors go, but the people are always here. We were here before this menace took power, and we'll be here when his presidency is nothing more than a shabby stain on our national memory. We, the people, are in charge in a democracy. Our politicians serve and represent us, not the other way around. Our imbecilic ruler has forgotten that if he ever knew it, but it seems to me that we Americans, and this is my adoptive home despite this accent, we Americans have also forgotten something important. The culture we consume all the time, movies, novels, TV, wants us to believe that change happens at the will of individuals. They lead us to think that the only way to change the world is by being a wizard or a superhero or a saint. We ask ourselves what we can do, and we realize that we are tiny in the faces of forces that overwhelm us. Here's the thing. There isn't much that we can do as individuals, but we can shake and roil the world as collectives. What can I do? Maybe not so much. What can we do? Baby, what can we do? So my plea for today, join a collective, whether it's a labor union or a professional association or your local church, and just as importantly, gather up the people you know who aren't here and drag them along. So here's to hoping that we don't need a No Kings Part 3. But if we do, let's remember some history. Things didn't end well for Napoleon I, or Napoleon III, or the Tsar, or Kaiser Wilhelm II, and it's not going to end well for this clown in chief. Solidarity forever, and an end to all kings and tyrants. This together. We're all in this together. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.